Hey everyone, this is Naresh and I'm back again with another video, and in today's video we are going to have a look at the VANTRUE ONDASH X1 camera. Honestly speaking everyone, this is one of the best one. You can watch it yourself and tell me what you think about it. The footage is also included in the end of this video. If you're not interested in watching the features it contains, you can only watch the footage this camera can deliver, so you will get an idea. I have already taken the liberty of unboxing it, and these are the bits and pieces which were included inside the package. Most of the things are things are pretty standard, but with the extra. The standard thing is this mini USB cable. It's just a mini USB cable which you like to have it if you would like to transfer the images and the videos from this camera down to your computer. Okay, that's just a standard cable. Then this is the suction cup which we have with this camera, and as you can see that by the look of it, it looks like a standard one, but it's not actually, because all the wiring is very thoughtful. You have the mini USB port right there actually, so once you put it on, once it's locked like that, you can put your mini USB cable and hide it. That is a good feature, so you can hide all the wiring. So I'm going to show you in the end of this video again as well how I have connected it, so you will get an idea. Then obviously this is the port actually where you can connect it. It also gives you the freedom of moving the camera around 360 degrees as well. This is a charging socket which you're going to place on your cigarette lighter, but it also comes with a twist actually. Twist is this one. It also got a USB port for the charging. You can charge your mobile phone or your satellite navigator if you wanted to. Okay, that's very standard and straightforward. The cable quality is very nice as well and long enough. So now let's have a look at the camera, and there are a few important things I have to mention to you about this lens. It's got a CMOS image sensor which is AR0330, which can record a clear video in 1080p in full HD quality actually. The field of view of this lens is 160 degrees ultra wide angle lens, and in terms of recording wise, it can record HDR, which is high dynamic range, for the clear vision during the both day and night. And it's got an advanced H.265 codec inside, which is a very good one, and you can play this HD quality on your any TV. Down in the bottom here we have the mini USB port, which is available for the charging or powering of the camera and also for the data transfer. Next to it we have the mini HD port, which is if you would like to play the movies or watch the pictures straight on your television. We have the mic as well built in. Obviously for the DVR on-dash camera you don't really need a mic actually, but for other purposes you do actually. Then on the other side we have these two buttons here which are multifunction actually. Multifunction in the terms of, obviously they work as a scroller inside the menu. In the front here you will be able to see these two labels right there, which are also designated to these buttons, and they only work when the camera is in recording mode actually. So technically, so you can turn off the mic actually by pressing this button, and also if you hold this button for 3 seconds, the camera will go into the parking mode. So technically whoever comes in front of it, it will record it for a couple of seconds and stop actually. So that is a good feature, being honest with you guys. And if you press it, it will record whatever I had said 15 seconds before. So the video says, let's suppose if it's selected for the 5 minutes of recording, the video will be 5 minutes of recording, but it will be also like, since you press this button, 15 seconds ahead as well. So right in the front we have the LCD screen, as you can see that, which is 2.7 inches, and menu system is very nice and constructive as well. Obviously the manufacturer logo is mentioned right there, where then we have this indicator light which tells you the recording or whatever it is doing actually. So right on the top here we have this suction cup board actually, where you're going to install your suction cup here. Then we have all the menu buttons. So first to start with the menu button, which is right here, power button, then the mode button, and also the recording on and off button as well. Right on this side of the camera we have the micro SD card slot. It can take up to 32 gigabytes of card, and you need to make sure you put the class SD card, and also follow the manufacturer information if you have any doubts about it. So let me just power it up and show you the menu. Once you power it up, you will get to see the welcome message by VANTRUE, and it will straight away start recording. So now first you have to stop the recording to access the menu. So once you are in this section right here, if you press the stop button here, if you press that, it will straight away go into the menu, and you have only 4 options. First option is the record setting, then we have the system settings and also the GPS setting, then in the end is the files, actually whatever files are stored inside. So if you like to go into the recording option here, just press this OK button right on top here. You will be straight into this one. So now you can scroll down in this list here. You can have a look at the resolution wise. It has got the 1080p, which is the 30 frames per second, and also got the 720p, which is also the 30 frames per second. Then we have the loop recording. It's already been set to 5 milliseconds. You can change it to whatever you like to have. Honestly speaking, it's just pretty good. 5 is pretty okay. Then we have the parking monitoring system. If you press this one on, it's on at the moment of time. So what will happen, whoever comes in front of the sensor, it will start recording for them. Simple as that. Then we have the G sensor setup as well. Once you go into that, at the moment of time is set to medium. So if you're driving a pickup or anything like that, which is a little bit bumpy, so you have to put it on to medium or very high actually. So you would like to have this sort of feature when you have an accident. Actually, it will record it when you're having an accident, and also locks the menu up as well. Then we have the HDR option, which is up to you actually what you wanted to do with it. If you like to go into it, you can turn it on or off actually. All right, then we have the mic and the timestamp. Timestamps are very important, where you can have a timestamp and also have a logo stamp as well. Like logo is like, would you like to have a VANTRUE logo in the bottom of it, or if you like to change it to any other name, you can also have your car number plate set as well into it. So you can write your car number plate into it. It will obviously put this into your video as well. So let's get out of that one. At this moment of time, I have not set up anything actually into it. Go back by pressing this button here. Then we have the setup, system setup, where you can change the languages, time, number plate, auto LCD off. That is an awesome feature, guys. Awesome feature in terms of it. This LCD will shut down once it's powered up and started recording actually. So technically, it will not bother you when you are driving the car in the night time. That is a very interesting and thoughtful feature actually. Then power off delay on it, and non-use power off as well. When there's no movement on it, you can just turn off the sound quality, flicker frequency. Everything is standard TV output. If you like to connect it on your HDMI, you can select it what sort of format you wanted it. Then here you go, there's got a format button. You like to format the SD card. Default settings, firmware upgrades, everything which is available right there. By pressing this button here, you can also change quite many things. Now let's go back to the main menu again, and we'll see this GPS settings. If you go into that, I think the GPS is the option in this camera actually. I have not seen it working, be honest with you. If you select it, it's on actually, but I have not seen anything coming out of from the GPS side. Then right here we have a file option. In the file option, you will get the normal and the event. Event is when you press this button if you would like to record anything in terms of event, or if there's any movement happen, it will start recording it as well. That will go into the event. Then we have the normal as well. These are the standard and straightforward thing. At this moment of time, I do not have anything in it. Right on the screen as well is very interesting actually. It will tell you what it's doing actually. At this moment of time, it's in a video recording mode, but if you like to change the mode, you can do that as well. So now let me fit it. So now let me fit this on my car and show you the quality of it, how it performs on it. As you can see that I have fitted my VANTRUE X1 dash camera on my car, and the wiring seems to be very clear as well. The good thing about this plug which I was mentioning to you, look at this, the way wire came out of it, very nicely done, and it's all very nicely cleaned, and you won't even see the sign of a wiring at all. I just came across right here to put it on there. So as soon you plug it in, there we go, you will get to see the light, a blue light on top of it, and your camera will power up as well and start recording itself.